Good morning.
Tracksuit day,
Yeah, it's just to take the chill off in the morning here. I got to take
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad to the dentist at 10 o'clock this morning, so I'll probably be a little late getting the video put up.
God, what will we ever do?
I know.
The audience is going to be mad. There's
know.
going to be people in the streets.
They're gonna cancel culture is gonna get us.
Mm-hmm.
I had 12 views of my filling the experience gap
Already?
on YouTube. Yeah, it's my most viewed video is my Noom diet review, which has been up for weeks. That has 21.
What?
The Noom diet app.
Yes.
That has 21 views. This has 12 views already, which is my next best is 10. So, I think my wife's inner circle is probably responsible for all those views.
Hey, that's a circle you haven't touched, and I need it in the most appropriate way.
Exactly.
What are the captions? Oh, I
They're-
have to turn them on my side.
Yeah,
Right?
mine are on.
Yeah, I need those. Yeah,
But I just noticed my my window isn't set up right.
okay.
There we go.
Time for the morning Vadim blow your mind example.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
New tab and drag it out here. Okay, good people of the world. Yesterday on one of the office hours, I heard about this wonderful little website called Copy.ai. Present now. Let's see. Okay, so blah blah blah. I have my 7-day free trial. Oh, there we go. This is something that I was trying to find.
Yeah.
So, tons of stuff here. Look at this. Product description, Instagram captions, blog ideas, blog interest, value proposition. Now, if you read about what they're saying that they're scrubbing the web, looking for things that fall into your description, and compiling whatever that you are asking for it to compile out of that information. Yesterday I was playing with it, and I was blown away the first time I've done it. Then I found that it was picking copy from some of the websites because there were names mentioned there,
Okay.
program names or whatnot. But let's just pretend. What are we going to do? Value prop, modal generator, brand measure, website copy, landing page, hero text, subheader text, meta description, social content creation, sales copy. There. Pain, agitate, solution. Or before, after bridge. Product name, sir. Give me one.
Like one of my products or just anything?
No new product.
Let's do leadership for teens.
Leadership for teens. Describe your product in one or two sentences.
Online leadership course. For resume building, let's say that.
Resume building, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's target it more specific. Who are we targeting? Parents?
Parents of teenagers.
Parents of teenagers. Right?
Yeah.
Create. Ding 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 ding. Greg is going to fill this. Oh, there we go. Don't know where to start with resume building. All of their friends are having fun in college, and my daughter needs to get one step ahead of the competition. Leadership for Teens online leadership course for resume building. Course teaches. Now, dropping all of the F-bombs, but
Yeah.
Pretty fucking amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
You read this, like read this. Teenagers need to build their resumes now while they're at home, but for many reasons we don't want to start looking for real jobs. That's where our online leadership course helps. It's written. I just pressed a button.
Yeah.
And you know what this is excellent for? So if you have the ability, like I on Thrive Themes, I have the ability to do A/B test on any page.
Yeah.
There you go. Like you don't have to struggle. And this was the pain agitate solution. There's before after bridge, feature advantage benefit.
Yeah.
It's 7-day free trial, and then it's kicks it. You need to pay. I think it's $35 a month. But what I suggest you have 7 days to figure out your copy.
Yeah. No kidding. So there, in the 7 days, there's no limit.
100 searches a day.
Okay. Wow.
Finding a way of getting teenagers to put down their phones and actually connect with the real world. Is there anything worse than feeling like your own child is leaving this? Look at this!
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. This is one of the better applications. So let me just go to the web homepage because and you can save all of this and you can export it as CSV.
Yeah.
Where is it? Contact us. Where is about us?
This is good too for like all the Google Ads copy, everything.
Yep. What was this? Oh, different languages. Oh, I can do this in Russian. View tutorial. Chrome extension. I wonder what Chrome extension does. I just because I'm already logged in.
Yeah.
Let me log out. Let me just log out for a sec. Profile. Sign out. So I can now pass off as introducing the end-to-end writer's block with Copy.ai, blah blah blah. How it works. Select. Describe your product. That results matters. Inspiration for everyone. Digital ad copy. As most of the language tools. I was just looking to see if something about pricing. I'm looking. There was somewhere there was a mention of what is this, because this is supposed to be when I first heard about it. It was presented to me as the AI generated content based on different scrapes of different websites. Like, so analyzing all of the different copy on different websites.
Yeah.
In other words, this is a copy that you're free to use. It's not like you're infringing on anyone's rights.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not. I want to find that clause to be absolutely certain that that's the case, but you saw that, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
In less than 30 seconds, you have at least 8 versions of how to sell yourself.
Yeah, no, that's great. And like, thank you, Vadim.
Yeah, right on.
Wow, that's good. Your course is paying off already.
I got it. I found. I copied. So I have the same results. I think it's 10 results that come up.
Yeah.
I copied 9 of them. Because it's perfect for my sales page.
Yeah.
It's perfect for a webinar. It's perfect for anything. It's just those are the conversation starters. This is kind of like it's well done.
Yeah.
Like, what can I say?
Yeah, that's
I
great.
saw the look in your eye, and you usually have a good poker face, but even your look, we can rewind back and see. It's like,
I know. Well, yeah. Well, it's aligned very well with that whole emotional marketing piece, right?
Correct. Exactly.
So that's awesome.
So there you go. That's fantastic. There's also convert.ai, but I found the website to be way too fancy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah. You'll be creating Google accounts just to maintain that 7-day trial, aren't you?
Well, I think in 7 days you can get what you need. Do you have to give a credit card to start your trial, or no?
No. No, they did everything right. They did everything right. The one thing is, I would not recommend you start your 7-day trial unless you're ready to write it, because even me. So yesterday I just went to check it out, but I didn't realize it's like I'm kicking off the timer.
Yeah.
I should have read into it. I should have, but I didn't. So just give yourself enough time to play around with this.
Yeah.
Made any progress on your course?
Yeah, I spent probably 2.5 hours yesterday watching videos from probably half of that was like old videos, and then they late in the day they posted the video from the weekend. So I got starting to get caught up on that. So and then they've already sent out the invite for this Wednesday's kickoff. We've all been introducing ourselves on the Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's underway. I started printing a few things off just as references. Part of it is like a script, like I was saying yesterday, like how do you kick off your conversation with somebody, setting up that you're creating a commercial relationship and so on. And then there's a series of questions. I printed them out and pasted them up in front of me here so I can look at them and refer to them. So it's I'm gonna be practicing them enough that they become second nature. So
yeah, like affirmations.
Well, they're not affirmations so much. It's like the whole key at this stage is creating a connection through listening. And this is something I need to improve on, because I like being a solver. I like solving people's problems. So I'll listen to you, and then I want to give you a solution. But that's the part of this program is the notion that the solution is already there. They already know what the solution is. You just need to ask them the right questions. So
I see how I've been misled in my life.
Yeah. So things like, well, so I'll read you some of them. It's like, so what would you like to have happen? So that's the opening. Like, what would you like to have happen? What's the outcome you want from this session?
Those are great.
If I could wave a magic wand and that outcome could be real, what would you see, hear, feel, and know to know that it had happened? How will you know when you got it? Why do you want that? Why is it important to you? For what purpose? What would happen if you did that? What will that involve? What needs to happen for that to happen? What would you have to do? What stops you? What's been stopping you until now? What are some of the obstacles you can identify? And so on. So it's
those are very good questions. Actually, you would be excellent at therapy.
Yeah.
Nice, calming, deep voice.
That's right.
Terrible guitar intro.
You like the Gears of Steel? It's funny because it's I like it because I feel like it pumps you up a little bit, but
it's nice. I haven't checked if I've been red flagged again on whatever you call it, YouTube.
I liked your description of yesterday's episode.
What did I say?
Greg makes excuses.
Yeah. Hey, clickbait I'm all about clickbait.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Greg makes excuses. I got stuck on course creation. Yeah.
I got my EI thing all settled yesterday too, which is good.
What does it mean?
Well, I just have to submit. I just went through this morning, submitted all my reports, and declared all the whatever I've made for each weekly period. So.
And you got reinstated?
Yeah, well, I guess I'll get the balance, the difference between what I would normally get minus the little pittance that I've made so far.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh
my God. I read the news and I'm always baffled. It's been a year, man. It's been a year. March the 14th last year, we got sent home
Yeah,
for 2 weeks. We were supposed to be gone for 2 weeks. Amen.
I know. I was watching some recap yesterday. And they were showing Dr. Fauci holding up the piece of paper. It's like 10 days to stop the spread. It's like that's the longest 10 days I've ever been through.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I read yesterday Mississauga is looking to break away from Peel because Peel has been lumped in as one region.
Yeah.
And now Mississauga is looking to go to the next level of freedom from gray to red.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know, apparently we have less cases than... But it's like 63 cases per 100,000 population. I don't know. It just, like, all this... I don't know. This whole thing, I hope there's a huge retrospective afterwards that just figures out.
Retrospectively, a lot of people are going to be hung out to dry and be called inhumane monsters and misguided decision making, bad data. Like all of the excuses are going to be used.
Yeah.
I talked about it. I try to get what that percent number is if you divide the active cases, or like it's even worked with deaths. So if you divide the death by the number of population in Ontario, that number is not coming up on my calculator because it's
too small.
Zeros.
Yeah.
It's too small.
I know.
It is too small.
Yeah. Which is good. I mean, I suppose you got to look on the bright side that it wasn't as bad as it was purported to be, but at the same time, then why such an overreaction?
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, without diving into conspiracy theories, you can't answer that question. But you know what? It truly does. I mean, if it was just our province, you could say that our leadership was like bananas and scared out of their pants to lose their jobs.
Yeah.
So they did everything that they thought was right in the moment. But this is not just us. This is across the globe.
Yeah.
And the math across the globe works the same way, and it works in this peculiar way because it's kind of like a self-reinforcing what's it called? Self-reinforcing fallacy.
Yeah.
Fallacy, because essentially we're saying, look, we're going to have this lockdown, and then we're going to win. Pandemic is going to be gone.
Yeah.
But people stay home, cases still happen, and they're low, and then we're saying, well, it's because you're staying home.
Yeah.
But the only logical outcome out of that loop is we have to stay
home forever.
Yeah. Well, no. It's like society has to fall apart for us to win, essentially, because human beings are social creatures, and we're doing everything against social interaction.
Yeah.
Last year, we taught little kids, we taught that they can murder their grandparents. In fact, that they are the only reason why grandparents die.
Yeah.
Then we taught people that hugging or shaking hands is
evil.
risky to death.
Yeah.
Then you can't show your face in public. I mean, I understand the rationale that was given behind those measures.
Yeah.
I don't know
if it was
worth it.
The one that I read that was the most interesting, something I'd never had thought about myself, but there was something about the action of pointing the thermometer at your forehead that has a psychological impact.
Yeah, it does.
And that normalizes something that should be a very appalling gesture towards somebody has now been normalized. I don't know. It was quite an interesting article I read. Anyway, it'll be I don't know, interesting to see how this all turns out 20 years from now.
I don't think we'll have to wait that long.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, forget everything you know about medicine, forget anything you know about society, like all of the I read the article in the Globe and Mail about white-collar burnout, and so it's all that, like, put it aside. U.S. just issued $1.9 trillion. believe me when I tell you, it's not backed up by anything that they have in the market. It's
No,
essentially paper.
it's printed money. Yeah.
It's not even money. It's paper.
Yeah.
Because the value of it is not supported by anything. So that's a disaster waiting to happen. We're not in no better boat. Our scale is smaller, but then our country is smaller too.
Yeah.
So it's either we're going to create a population, or sorry, a couple of generations of incredibly poor people, our kids and our kids, because they'll have to pay it off, or we're going to go the route of Russia and Soviet Union, where we're going to devalue our currency. People are going to lose their shit because today you could buy this and tomorrow you can't buy even that.
Yeah.
But here's the funny story, and I keep telling this to people who are willing to listen. It's for Canadians like yourself, for example. How many generations are you in Canada?
Well, my my mom's parents were immigrated here, and my dad immigrated here, so not overly long.
Okay, so you're at least a generation.
Yeah.
At least a generation.
Yeah.
For you, this was like, oh my God, what's happening? For me, having even though I haven't lived through it long enough, but I've been born in Soviet Union, I cannot help but draw comparisons by what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So have I seen devaluations when my granddad and my grandma lost everything? Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Have I seen the inability of somebody to do something against the will of the majority? Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
Yeah.
Have I seen the government supporting all of their employees and dictating? I have things in my house that are so old. In the Soviet Union, prices used to be stamped on items.
Yeah.
Like if it's let's say it's a wrench, the
Yeah.
price would be stamped in steel on the item.
Yeah.
That's because it didn't matter.
Yeah.
The government said it's going to be 1 ruble 50 kopecks.
Yeah.
That's exactly how much it's going to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is what it is. I know that, for example, Natalie's stressing out over this. A lot of people are stressing out over this.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm the bastion of calm, but I'm definitely. Hold on. Good morning.
Hey, no problem.
Parental controls.
No problem. So what's on tap today?
I want to record a couple of introduction lessons for my course, at least for my first section of the course. Rejigged it a bit, and then I need to go back to the schedule. I mean, I'm supposed to be right now recruiting, I think, affiliates and people who would bring in beta testers into the program. I just need to reconfirm. Have one more interview with a person at I think at 10 o'clock, and yeah, I'm making good progress.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you the deck for the filling the experience gap questions,
Okay.
and maybe you can pick a time next week for me to interview you on those.
Oh, nice. Absolutely. Let's do that. I
I
like being interviewed.
Yeah, it's a 20-minute. Usually for Beth it took about 25 minutes. So
Okay. Okay. How much am I going to be compensated for this?
you get 50% of everything I get. To 0.
Yeah, this interview is over.
All right.
Okay. Let's do
Cool.
it.
All right. I'll
a good
see you
one.
tomorrow. All right. Bye.
Bye.